Hello guys, it's Miriam here, and today I'm going to do my very first tag video. Now this is a tag inspired by Marlene. She made a tag called Tarot to the Extreme. I don't have nearly enough tarot cards to make that, so this is my oracle answer to that. So this is going to be Oracle to the Extreme. So let's just get started. Now there are 7 categories, and the point is to make the opposites of each other. So the first one is Minimalist versus Maximalist. So for Minimalist, I have Monology Oracle cards. Now these cards, I think they're very pretty, but it's a lot of repeating themselves, and it's easy and clean, even though it has like the stars in the background. It's easy and clean, and yeah, I actually kind of appreciate that. Now it has some cards that's a little bit more, but still very minimalist, I think. So this is my Minimalist deck. So what is my Maximalist? My Maximalist is Sacred Sea Oracle. Oops. Jumping out already. Okay. Now they are very pretty. Very pretty blue gilded. Sacred Sea Oracle. Oh my. No, it won't stand like that. Alright. Now, it's not that it's a lot to read into the cards, but it's a lot of pattern that's going around. Now, some of them are fairly easy, but like it's these like passageway. And now this is easy to see what it is in this face. Like sea temple. You know? I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, it's not a lot different things to see in the cards, but it's a lot of colors, a lot of patterns around everywhere. And yes, so this is my Maximalist Oracle card. Totally forgot to compare them side by side, and I will have to do this for almost all the decks because I totally forgot the comparing. Now let's see if they play together or not. I don't really think they do, but we'll see. Yeah, no. Well, this is more cool as a background. Lobster and Cancer. That's cute. No, I wouldn't really use these together. I don't think so. But yeah, maybe because this one is up in the sky and this is down in the water. So that's kind of cool in that way. Oh, these colors were pretty together. Yeah, no, I wouldn't really use these cards together. So that's a no for me. Oops. Daytime versus nighttime. At daytime, I have chosen Energy and Spirit Oracle. Now this is just light pictures, and most of them are outside in nature, or it's airy and yeah, it just gives me a daytime vibe. It's not that I primarily use this at daytime, it's just that it gives me a daytime vibe. Because, yeah, it's white pictures and it's most of the art is outside or up in the air. So yeah, that's my daytime. Now, going into my nighttime. That is Queen of the Moon Oracle. Obvious, it's the moon. Now all of these cards are like, yeah, not like a moon, but it is the moon on every card, basically. So that is why it's in the nighttime. Now I can use this again at daytime as well, but it gives me a nighttime vibe. Ironically, I during the day I'm usually pretty tired, but at nighttime that is when I wake up. Ironically enough. So that is my nighttime oracle. Now let's compare the daytime and the nighttime. Oh, wrong way. Will these work together? No, I really don't think they go together. Yeah, I wouldn't really pair them. Just, it's not just the images or the art, but it kind of looks, this is crystals, but this is grass, but it kind of looked like, yeah, holding something green in your hands in both of them. But yeah, it's not just the artwork, it's more that, I mean, this is so very glossy and this is matte, and yeah, no, I don't think they would go the yellow together. Well, you never know, but at first sight, I don't think they will go together. So that was daytime versus nighttime. Next is the best shuffle versus worst shuffle. Now my best shuffle is spellcasting. I'm not really that good at riffle shuffling, but I find it fairly easy with this. Now I'm sitting kind of awkward. So as I said, I'm not really good at riffle shuffling, but I can do it with these cards. So yeah, I don't know if you want to look at some of the artwork here. Oops. Yeah, so that's the best shuffle. So okay, we're going into the worst shuffle. That is Psychic Tarot of the Heart Oracle cards. Now I know it says tarot, but I don't consider this a tarot deck at all. Oh, maybe if they were slimmer, like tarot cards usually is, this would be easier for me, but I feel they're slippery and they kind of easily stick together, and I think it's just that it's too many cards for me. I think that's the problem for me. Although I do actually find it easier to riffle shuffle with these ones than to side shuffle, weirdly enough. But yeah. Here's some of the art before I go over to the next category. Yeah, I do like that there are chakra cards in this deck. Yeah, so that was the word shuffle. I kind of feel bad about rating the decks like this. When it's something negative, I feel kind of bad for the cards. Okay, and then we have comparing the best shuffle versus the worst shuffle. Now let's see how this goes. Now these cards are very different, so I doubt it. Okay, the colors here go together, but you know, I don't like the borders of these ones either. But the colors kind of go together, but the borders, if it wasn't for the borders, I think this actually would go together. Kind of. But at the same time not. Just look at it. Some few more. Yeah, no, not really. These ones are not playing together, at least not here. So that was best shuffle versus worst shuffle. Okay, going into number 4, that is confronting versus comforting. And for confronting, I have picked mystical healing reading cards. Now these are fairly new to my collection, so I haven't had the time to play around too much with them, but I can already tell that this is going to be very confronting. So you could use this as light work or shadow work if you wanted to. There is also some nudity there. Should have probably said that before I started flipping through them. Create boundaries. So they're very straightforward, and yeah. Yeah, so that's my confronting deck. Now, for my comforting deck, I have chosen Hummingbird Wisdom. Now for this category, I thought that, you know, sometimes you just want to get picked up and just hear something nice. So I thought these cards were really nice. Your heart and your dreams blossom through fulfilling symbolic partnerships. Oh, it's just very beautiful quotes and very beautiful pictures. And you can read the message here without going into the guidebook. And if you just need to get picked up and be comforted, then you don't always want to go to the guidebook. You just want a positive, good message that makes your day a little bit better. So that is why Hummingbird Wisdom was in this category. Now let's compare the confronting versus the comforting. How will these two go together? No, absolutely not. No, I don't really think they go together at all. Although, if they would have done that, that would have made me so happy. Because using like a confronting and comforting deck together would kind of be a nice thing. You know, you pull the confronting message first and then you have a comforting message afterwards, so you don't, yeah, so it's not so harsh. But yeah, I will try to do that sometimes, not with these two because they did not go together. But I will try to see if I can find something that's confronting and something that is comforting. I mean, like, no, absolutely not. Okay, so that was the confronting versus comforting. Well, let's move on. Is everyday versus ever so often. So for number 6 and the everyday deck, that is Sacred Forest Oracle by Denise Lynn. Now the reason for that is that it comes with these beautiful meditations, and you get a code inside the guidebook that she has made meditations for every single card. And when I'm struggling to sleep, when I'm struggling to sleep, I pick a card before I go to bed and listen to them, and that helps me to sleep. It really helps, actually. So yeah, this is my everyday card deck. It's very beautiful meditation. They're under 10 minutes, but they really work for me. Going into the ever so often is Victoria French's Oracle cards. Now, I bought this deck because it has like some of the favorite arts I had when I was a teenager. And I don't know if it's the fact that there is no keyword, or if I just don't resonate to it the same way anymore, or that since it actually reminds me of my teenage years, that is why I don't use it. I mean, the guidebook is nice and good. It's not a whole lot that's in the guidebook, but the messages in the guidebook is good. So I don't mind the guidebook, so it's not that. But yeah, I don't know. I think I should actually try to use this more. I kind of underrated it, so I could have put it there as well. But yeah, that's the ever so often. Now I totally forgot to compare the decks before to see how they play together. Now I don't think these will play together at all, but I will have to I will have to edit oops, that's the wrong way. No, it wasn't. I will have to edit for the other cards and put it into the video. No, I don't think this goes together. Or maybe. I mean, it could work, but no, not really. No, I don't think they would play well together. Some of the cards could, but it's a totally different feel to both of them. Yeah, so that was the everyday versus ever so often. Now, going into the next category, we have overrated versus underrated. So coming in at number 6 on overrated, don't come for me guys, is the Rose Oracle. I'm sorry, I know a lot of people love this, and I've put like the cards that I like the most in the front here. And it's not that I don't like the art. I really, really do like the cards. That is why I bought it. But here you have like a little bit darker pictures. But when you've gotten through the cards that I like the most, I'm left with just, I mean, it's very, very pretty. It is. I like the guidebook. I bonded more with the guidebook, actually, reading before using the cards. So when I started using the cards, I just kind of got underwhelmed, kind of. I mean, it's just, I think it's just too much. It's too much pink, and it's too many foggy pictures, and I think that is why I just don't. This is my favorite picture though, and I really, really like it, but I'm just no. And I think at the same time, the 2 previous decks she had with the Lightworker and Starseed, and so many people liked them as well, that when this came out, it was kind of a bummer, because the 2 previous ones, no, I don't have them, but I wish I had one of them instead of this. And this as well. I mean, it's cool with this, like you can put a card in here and do a spread or whatever in here, but you don't really see the pictures properly when they're on the side like that. Or you could also put down here, but then you don't really see the picture, you just see a part of it. So yeah, this is what I think is a very, very overrated deck. I'm sorry, but yeah, that's my opinion. So going into the next one, the underrated. Now, I've seen this on other channels before. It's De La Nuit Oracle. So yeah, I've seen people use it, but not as much as, I haven't heard any hype about it. Now, I am a fairy tale girl. I am, and I think it's kind of, I think it's more easy to read into the pictures when you know a complete story, you know. So that is why I think this is underrated. Now, I know a lot of people have it, but I mean, I love this. I really, really love this. And this looks like my cat. So yeah, I think this is underrated. I really like this deck. Now, We're supposed to compare them, right? I totally forgot that earlier, so I almost forgot it again. So let's not forget it now. And as I said, I'll just have to edit in later for the ones in the beginning. Now, does this go together? No. I don't think this goes together either. This was kind of cute together, though. No, I wouldn't pair them up together. I wouldn't do that. It's just hair as well. It's a totally different feel, and I am all over the place person myself. So I like dark things. I like not like light things. I like cute things and scary things, and that is what I like about collecting the oracle cards. Is I can show my personality, and it's so wide. I mean, I don't have a big personality, but I don't know how to explain it. But anyway, that was the overrated and the underrated on my list. Going into the last one, number 7, is light work versus shadow work. So coming in on light work, I never thought I would put this here, but that is Goddess Power. When I bought this, I never thought that I would think of this deck like that. But this deck it can confront you about things, but not in a harsh way. It's like shadow work in a light way, kind of. And yeah, buying this, I never thought that is how I would feel about this. So this kind of surprised me. This became a totally different deck than what I thought it was going to be. So yeah, that's my light work. Going in on shadow work is Dark Mirror Oracle cards. And these are way more confronting, as you can see. And yeah, you can see that in the picture. It's way more harsh. And I mean, you need to be in a good place to be working with this as shadow work, I think. But I really find the artwork beautiful. It's very mystical. No, not mystical, but dark, and yeah, I really like it. So comparing them, let's do that. Put this back here. Will they work together? I don't think so, but let's see. Maybe. Nah. I can't really decide. I mean, some of them actually work together. I never thought. No. I mean, kind of, because the pictures in Goddess Power is they're not smiling a lot. So maybe that's why it kind of works. Most of them are not smiling, so it kind of could work, but at the same time not. Yeah, okay, so that was the last comparison, polar opposites in this video. Oh, what do you think? What am I way off on these opinions? And yeah, if you're making a Oracle to the Extreme video, I would love to see it. So leave a comment downstairs if you have, or even Tarot to the Extreme, even though I barely have any tarot cards, but I do want to get more tarot cards. So I've been reading more with Oracle cards, so I'm new to tarot cards still. And yeah, so let me know if you made a video and I can go check it out. And yeah, or leave me a card downstairs. My dad made this for me. Leave me a cat downstairs in the comments, so I know that you watched all the way till the end. And that way, oops, in that way I can appreciate you and send you some loving thoughts. No, I'm sending you loving thoughts anyway. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you back on the channel again. And do consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more Oracle and soon more tarot decks as well. Okay, have a wonderful day. Bye.